Welcome back to The World Today. Still waiting on that announcement by U.S. President Donald Trump concerning the Iran nuclear deal. President Trump has criticized this deal, threatening to pull the United States out of it, despite advice from the UK, France, and Germany. U.S. and international affairs analyst Calvin Dark joins us now from Washington. Calvin, I know you've been thinking a lot about this. What are you hearing concerning President Trump's decision today?
Well, the general kind of feel here in D.C. is that he will take steps to withdraw or threaten to withdraw from the agreement. Now, I think most people, including myself, hope that this decision is rooted in what's best for U.S. interests for security and for stability and peace in the region, and not just undoing something that President Obama did. I think that what we should look for is, we all know that President Trump is very heavily influenced by the last person that spoke with him, be it a fellow world leader, a family member, an advisor, or his favorite cable news personality. So in that sense, it's very unpredictable exactly what he will say and how he will say it.
Yeah, but we really are holding our breath here to find out what he says. But he's called this deal a disaster. He's called it insane. What do you think? Was this a weak deal for even the United States?
I think President Trump goes too far when he says that it was a disastrous deal, the worst deal ever. But I do think there is merit in saying that the deal wasn't perfect, because it wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be a step forward in the right direction. And hopefully that will moderate the president's decision today. Now, I think the best thing for the president to do is take the advice of his European allies, who said, let's deal with the concerns that you have about the agreement without doing, as Foreign Secretary of Great Britain said, throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Well, their argument also is that this is the best deal right now with Iran. And you heard the Iranian president saying that the U.S. will regret pulling out of this deal. So if everyone is on the same side concerning this deal, what could happen if the president decides to pull the United States out of it?
Well, the impact, or exactly to what extent pulling out of the deal, what that will have on economic and security issues, remains to be seen. But I think two really important things that I'm watching out for are, one, we have the negotiations coming up with North Korea. However President Trump acts in just a little over an hour will really affect how the North Koreans trust us when it comes to entering into a deal with their nuclear program. Secondly, since the beginning of Trump's administration, he has sent the message that it's America first. I hope that he doesn't re-emphasize that can also mean America alone. And if he does, that will show our European allies and our allies around the world that, at least for the short term, America is going to go at it alone, which I think would be really unfortunate.
Sorry, I just wanted to clear something you just said. Did you say in a little over an hour the president will be announcing his decision?
Yes, at 2 o'clock Washington time, the president will be making his announcement. So we're all waiting around the world and here in Washington, D.C.
Well, thanks a lot, Calvin. Thanks for joining us on the program. Appreciate your thoughts.
Thank you.